This is the performance of my stock portfolio for the last 6 months. As you can see here, it's saying 6 months. And my portfolio is up about 139% compared to the S&P, up 24, the NASDAQ up 36, and the Dow up about 15. How is that possible? Well, that's what I want to explain to you in this video so that maybe you can duplicate this type of performance. Because what I've come to understand is although there's 7,000 or so stocks that are available for you to purchase today on the various stock markets, including the over-the-counter market, there's only about 500 of them that you really should even be considering because they aren't growth stocks. Again, if that's what you want from your stock portfolio is growth, if you'd like to more than double your stock portfolio in a 6-month period of time, there's really only about 500 stocks you should really consider. And that's what I'm trying to teach my tribe members. And how do I do that? Well, I basically have created a community. And I said, I can't go and find which of the 7,000 stocks that are available, what are the 30, 40 that I want to even consider? And so I said, I need to build a community that pretty much mimics what Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan and Fidelity and all them do. And that is to have people go out and do research and come to me and say, this is a stock you should consider. And so I've created a community called Best of Us Investors. And in that community, we offer a website and we offer a Discord. And I say to the people who want to be a part of my tribe, my community, that I'll do the research for you. You go and find the stocks that you think fit my criteria. And I'm very explicit about what my criteria is. And it falls into a few words. It's a stock that will give me an excess of 100% return over the next 3 years. That's the limit. That's the minimum that a stock can do in order to get into my portfolio. Now, what I recognize is in that some of them are going to out-achieve that. We have some stocks in our portfolio that are up 600% in that last 6 months, and then we have some that are down, but they have the potential over the next 3 years to far exceed. So that's what we've done. So on the Discord, I say, you give me stocks you think fit my criteria. And again, I share the criteria with them. And then I'll go do the research. Now, I don't depend on just me to do the research. I use AI. And I have built an AI agent. I call her Samantha. And she does the analysis work for me. Now, let me show you the result of her analysis work. This is what I call my tell sheet. And it tells me, based on the criteria that I have set up and the analysis that Samantha has done, what we project these stocks to return to us over the next 3 years. Now, I've blacked out the tickers because my tribe members have said, Kerry, don't show this over your YouTube channel. We pay $60 a month to have this, and we don't want you sharing it with the general public when we're paying $60 and we're helping build this. It should, if they aren't willing to help support the community, then don't give them the information. So, but I wanted to just point something out to you. Here's a stock that one of my tribe members asked me to look into. It's currently selling between $10 and $15 a share. It's estimated that it's going to, or Samantha estimates, based on all the data that's in the world that is known about this stock, that it's going to be $29, up from about $15 to almost double, and before the January of 2026. And by the time it gets to January 2029, it'll be almost $100 per share, which will give us a return of 727% with a percent of accuracy of 78%. Call it a level of confidence. What my tribe members do is they come to this page on the website, and just to the right of that is what we call a deep dive. And the deep dive is a podcast that is created by my AI agent Samantha and her assistant Bard, and they explain the document that she has produced through research of why this stock is going to achieve a 727% return over the next 3 years. So that's how it works. So I think the question then becomes, is that 700% accurate, and how can we really believe that that's going to happen? I'll take you back to the performance over the last 6 months since Samantha and Bard have been involved in helping me sort through the 7,500 stocks, finding the ones that have the potential for growth, and using my algorithm, or what they now call a prompt, to dig into the financials and the both the quantitative and the qualitative analysis, so that we can determine what is the stock going to be worth in the future based on their own data. Now, why has this all of a sudden become available? Well, basically, we didn't have access to the data. Oh, we could have gone to some data sheets and go through the numbers and sort through them, but then to analyze them is a task that Goldman Sachs pays people $150,000 to $250,000 to $500,000 a year to do for them. Well, I have created the prompt, given it to ChatGPT, deep research, and I can do the same thing that they pay their analysts to do, and spend $10 million a month giving their clients this kind of performance. And to be very honest, they don't achieve this. Goldman Sachs you go do the research, and you go listen to their last earnings call, and you find out if they have achieved 154% over the last 6 months. They haven't done it. And there's a lot of good reasons why they haven't. They won't take the risk that I will. They don't trust their analysts like I trust mine. But then they don't have all the knowledge in the world about that particular stock and its TAM and its sector, and how it's going to go from $15 to $100 over the next 3 years. Okay, why am I so adamant about this? Well, the truth is that those people who run Wall Street live in New York City, and they office in glass towers, and they fly around in Lear jets, and they make their living off of us. We are their slaves. I know that's an offensive word, but they take advantage of us every day so that they can live lives of luxury, and we can live lives, many of us, of poverty. And we never achieve what they achieve. And it's designed that way. And as soon as you realize it and you say, I want in on that, I want to be a part of it, and I want to be a part of the community that brings them down, that shuts down those glass towers in New York City. Artificial intelligence will change all of this. Artificial intelligence is all the knowledge in the world, and it's going to put it in our hands if we know how to access it. And what you're seeing here with Best of Us Investors and Kerry, a dude in his basement in Birmingham, Alabama, is your first glimpse of how the world is going to change, how the power with the knowledge is going to shift into our domain. And we're going to bring those glass towers down. I'm going to change this world. I don't have that much time left. But if you want to be a part of it, go to the website, belly up your $60 a month, and I'll make you a millionaire.